Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my first love, the Arena. Even though I now have a full set and I'm making some ranked videos, Arena will always be my true love. Alright, starting off with a pretty good card here, the Perdition's Blade. I think over the Defender of Argus is going to be my choice. You can go either way with that one. It's like a Fen Creeper to kick or to continue things. Ugh! Chase, this is terrible. Well, we're going to take a South Sea Captain because it's a 3-3 for 3. Preparation's junk and Murloc War Leader is junk as well. Alright, we'll take an Eviscerate there. And sure, we'll take one Assassin's Blade. That's fine to have. I think I'd rather have a good 4-drop over a good 1-drop, although that was a close call. Take the best 2-drop in the game. Take a Cult Master for some potential to get some cards. So here we'll take Defender of Argus. I don't want to take that Twilight Drake very much, but this other stuff is mostly junk, so we'll take a Twilight Drake. Alright, Violet Teacher is very good, but I'll take some card draw with the Azure Drake. Take another copy of the Berserker. I like Fen and Knives a lot, but these are pretty good minions. Okay, we'll take Fen and Knives. Close call, though. I do like me some either Argent Squires or Defias Ringleaders. Backstab, hey, it's my favorite spell in the game. Okay, here over the second Assassin's Blade, we'll take a Ringleader. Wolf Rider removal versus Acolyte cards. Let's go for the removal. Close call there. I don't want a second Blade. I really don't, game. You can stop offering me those. This is junk. So we'll take a Mad Bomber. No choice there. Now, I don't have any taunt here, do I? Except for the Defender of Argus. That inclines me to take the Sunwalker, but I'm going to take the Azure Drake anyway because it's card draw and I'm lacking that as well. Deadly Poison for some removal seems good. Don't want a second Cult Master spell damage. Could be good with the Eviscerate or Backstab and Fen and Knives. It's like the expensive one though. We'll take some endgame, quote unquote, with the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Ouch. Priest of Balloon it is. Alright, the only playable card there is the Hitmaster. We'll take Sprint for some cards at Gurbashi's junk. Take a Bear here for some taunt. Spiteful Smith is excellent for Rogues. This is turning out a little bit top heavier than I would like, but what are you going to do? Play some games and hopefully not lose too hard, that's what. Alright. Trying to keep my curve low in the last few picks, and we're off to ye old races. So this deck I think is pretty bad. It doesn't have that many spells, doesn't have that much removal, and the curve's not super great. A lot of 5s and questionable 6s and 7s. Yeah, I'm not that jazzed about this, but whatever. We'll keep on playing. I haven't been back to the arena in a while. If the first run back is a little bit rough around the edges, a little bit rusty, we'll just have to, you know, get back in the swing of things. And my computer's being very temperamental. We're up against Golf the Paladin. Ha, finally.
I will fight with
a matchup that pleases me. I always end up playing against Paladins when I'm a freaking warrior. But being a rogue against a Paladin, totally different story. You really don't have any fear from his hero ability. So, it's just good times all around. Go ahead, coin a 2-drop. Ah, Light's Justice. Boo! Boo! Hits me in the face. Like a chump. I was gonna say pump, but hits me in the face like a pump doesn't really make any sense unless you're, well, unless you're getting hit in the face by a pump, I guess. I'd love to see him play a 3-2 for 2, and then I can backstab it, but that's clearly not going to happen. He's using the coin here. Acolyte! Ah, Jesus. Well, that's unfortunate. So I could backstab dagger it, but he'd get 2 cards out of it then. I don't think I really want to do that. We will take a slow turn, then I'm going to Deadly Poison. Kill this thing off in one go. Don't remake your dagger because you'll lose your Deadly Poison then. And, well, at least we can rejoice in the fact that he's used up his coin and I'm going to get a 4-6 Twilight Drake. Hopefully he doesn't have any silence. If he does have a silence, he'll make this a 4-1 and he can use his weapon to kill it. Now he cleverly plays a recruit here. So the old motto, don't let paladins keep creatures. I am going to let him keep a creature here because I'm not going to waste Deadly Poison on that jabs. Alright, so here we go. Here's a 4-6. Now I'll see what he can do with this recruit that I let him keep oh so generously. Could have used a backstab on it, but we're not that crazy about the whole don't let paladins keep creatures thing. Right? Right? Morgan. Alright, so let's see if he's got a way to make it not die to deadly poison. It looks like that answer is a noble sacrifice. Well, that's a-flibbity K by me. Because what we can do here is, first of all, check for noble sacrifice like so. It is a noble sacrifice, okay. Having ascertained that that is a noble sacrifice, what we can do now is calmly kill the Worgen. And think, so do I want to play more things or fewer things? One big thing or a couple little things? I think I'm going to go for the one big thing. Because Paladins are not the greatest at bringing down Fen Creepers. Against a different class, you know, like Mage, maybe I wouldn't have done this. Maybe I would have just played the Master and the Monty Berserker, but here it seems like an appropriate move.
For the crusade!
Alright, no big deal about that Scarlet Crusader.
Reporting for duty.
Could have been a whole lot worse, though. It does make me wish I'd played the Master, then I'd have a ready way of getting rid of that Divine Shield. As it is, we'll calmly make a dagger.
Here we go.
Oh, do I want to dagger down that Scarlet Crusader? Sure. We'll dagger it down.
Here
I gotta be a little bit careful now about daggering.
It's time for it.
I could have backstabbed the Scarlet Crusader as well, instead of daggering it. That would have allowed me to kill this recruit, so we're going a little bit low on life, but hey, I do have a Priestess of Elune in here, and a pretty big board advantage. Cards I'm also doing fine on, so I think since Paladins aren't very good at burn, we'll just take those chances. This 3 health lineup must be very annoying to my opponent if he has a Consecration in his hand, especially because this Berserker's going to get enraged if he were to consecrate, if my opponent were to consecrate. Ah. That is a sip of good luck water. So we got Guardian and Master next turn. This is looking alright.
Let me think.
I would say I'm probably going to win this game. Alright, so Blessing King's not too big of a deal. He'll kill off 2 of my creatures with that. A little bit of card advantage. Okay, he's going to kill off 3 of my creatures with that. Still, it could be worse. It could be worse. So what we're going to do here is backstab. Wolf Rider, get the kill. Turn on my enraginess. Swingity, swangity, and swingle. Hang on to the dagger, don't see any reason to use it. Get a free kill on a reinforcement. 18 health, I'll totally dagger a reinforcement still. Now, Consecration would kill 2 of my 5 creatures, leaving the other 3, so it's still not very good. But if he doesn't use Consecration, he's got to get rid of this some other way. 5-1. Magma Rager here, a little bit dangerous. Oh, why am I yawning? So there was some storms last night here in Madison. It was pretty crazy. A tornado actually touched down not far from where I used to work. There were sirens going off and everything. I didn't even know sirens ever went off at any time other than noon on Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, the sirens were going off for like 20 minutes. It was crazy. My girlfriend and I considered waking up her 4-year-old son and going downstairs to the basement. This was like after midnight, but we decided not to. And then it passed without incident, or so I thought, until I was just talking to my roommate, and it turned out that actually the storm had touched down. There was a tornado or tornado-ish thing, blew out some windows, destroyed a barn, there were some cars thrown all over the place. Crazy times here, but we're just playing some Hearthstone, so it's all good. Golf, apparently, likes to think a lot, which is good, in a way, because it means he doesn't have any good answers. But if he had, like, spell damage, Consecration, or something he'd learned long ago. So I'm going to freeze my Twilight Drake, which was an interesting choice, to say the least. I would have personally frozen the Berserker, because that's what's going to kill this. But whatever, man. It's your show.
I can't do that.
Boom. Frozen characters can't attack. That's cute. Alright, I will play an Master Funk here and leave myself without a dagger. Or, I will not use the dagger, because I didn't have enough mana to remake it. Although, I don't know, I'll probably have the mana next turn to remake it, so maybe I should have just gone ahead and used the dagger. He seems not to have any Consecrations, which I am just pleased with. Interesting, what is he going to choose to kill? My biggest hitting creature, fair enough. Fairy Dragon, alright.
Not on my
Okay. Oh, if I only had a Blood Knight. Cult Master, sure. Cult Master, very strong here. I can throw this Dragonling away. Can I win? Wait, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, hold on. Can I win now? Okay. It's 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. I do win, actually. So let's stop the card drawing party. And just win the game. Oh, that's too bad. I was really excited about drawing cards off that Cult Master, but I guess we'll just win the game instead. GG, Golf the Paladin. He didn't really have any bad cards, but he didn't really do much either. So either he got a bad draw, or his draft was bad, or he drafted poorly. One of those three things ensures a victory for Papa Boris to kick off this road run. Did I say road run? I meant rogue run. God, I'm falling asleep in my chair. So we're up to 10,500. I probably won't be playing Arena quite as much as I used to, just because I'm, very excited about ranked play now that I have all the cards. Well, I don't have all the cards. Let's say I have every card in the game currently. There are a couple of cards that I don't have twos of. There are a couple of rares, actually, and mostly epics that I only have singletons. Kenshi the Mage. Well, Mage against Rogue is not the worst thing in the world, but nor is it particularly great, simply because mages are good at burning you out, and as a rogue, you're a little bit more vulnerable than average to being burned out because you're going to be daggering things. But I do have that Priestess of Elune, so thank goodness. Starting off with 3 3-drops in your opening hand is annoying as a rogue because any one of them could have been really good, but I don't want to keep all 3. Such is the story of my life. What I'm going to do here is make a dagger, and I'm going to do a little bit of a fancy play. I'm actually going to pass the turn. Now, you might say, Boris, why don't you backstab Dagger the Mana Worm? Well, because next turn, depending on what she does, I might want to backstab and turn on combo for Perdition's Blade. Let's say she plays like a 3-2. I don't want to backstab the Mana Worm, dagger it, and then with combo, shoot the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So she's going to get Mirror Image, which does put a slight hang into my plans, namely that I cannot any longer dagger this Mana Worm. That's annoying. Well, ball sacks. Ball sacks. Yeah, we're going to just do this. That. And I am going to backstab this, even though it means no combo for the blade. It's worth it, I think. We'll dagger that Mirror Image. Maybe if I don't play Perdition's Blade next turn, I'll have something better to do than to just finish killing this Mirror Image. So now she can ping the Wolf Rider. That'll be her whole turn, though. And in worst case, I can turn on Perdition's Blade later and just shoot this and then attack it without combo. Perdition's Blade, as I've said many, many, many times, one of the few cards in the game that is a combo card, yet is good even if you do not combo it. Oh no, stop doing things! Golly, Jesus, Balker Sauce. Balker Sauce? That's right, you heard me. Jesus, Balker Sauce. Well, taking a lot of damage. Luckily, the buff from the Swordsmith went on the Mirror Image. It's very good news for me. Because, well, it doesn't mean I take an extra point of damage here. It also means that it's basically a wasted buff. Now, this Mana Worm, such a stupid card. If it had been anything else in the game, I'd be doing much better. Now I'm going to have taken like a bunch of damage from this thing. Perdition's Blade could be used to shoot and then hit the Swordsmith for only 1 more point of damage. I would hope not to do that. I would rather play the Spiteful Smith or perhaps the Berserker and the Captain. Okay, my opponent plays Arcane Intellect, which I'm very delighted by, as long as she doesn't play anything else. No, stop it! Stop playing things when you have 1 mana! Are you kidding me? Jesus! Alright, well, that sucks. So now I'm really, really low on health. Below 20 is quite terrible. Again, the Master Swordsmith buff is wasted, which is a mercy for me. Boink! And this is a good top deck. So now I can try to stem some of the bleeding. If I can run her out of cards, I can win the game, but if she gets me down any lower than this, I'm going to be in a serious amount of trouble. Now, I did play a mage deck recently that was actually really bad at burning, but that wasn't the case. I can't count on that to be the case for my opponent. She has a Siege Giant on turn 5. Oh, God. I didn't see any Assassinates or Saps in this draft, so any mechanism I have for getting rid of the Siege Giant is going to be bad things. Oh, my God, Mad Bomber. Well, you gotta do it, right? I mean, if you don't do it here, what are you doing with your life? Good. Turn on my Berserkering, and then, okay. Well, do we go for the 2-for-1 against that? Probably, actually. Probably do. Probably do. So we're gonna shoot that. I'll take 1 more point of damage to kill this minion off. We are going to run that in there. Run this in here. So I took care of the Sea Giant. Took care in quotation marks, of course, because my opponent now is way, well, not way ahead, but she's notably ahead. She's got as many cards as I do, but she's up to play. Okay, she plays a Mad Bomber. Could have been better or worse. Could have killed her own Argent Squire, but it also could have killed my minions. So it also, even if it hit a single one of minions once, she could have Fire Blasted it to death. So I would all in all say that was a victory for me, Mad Bomber wise. Okay, I'm not gonna hit this Mad Bomber with my weapon. That's too risky. This Twilight Drake is really terrible, but I'm gonna play it anyway. It's only gonna get worse. I'm gonna go ahead and just, well, I'll keep that weapon around. I might hit like a mirror image with it, or like a 1 power minion with it, but other than that, I don't want to hit anything else. Because my health is too low. Too low, too low, too low. God, freaking Mana Worm. If it weren't for the Mana Worm, I'd be totally fine this game. But no. Mana Worm, and of course the mirror image also stopped me from doing things. That was annoying too. Yikes. If this is a mirror entity, I'm pretty much lost. Nope. Got a way to check for mirror entity. Thank goodness. That was a good top. Okay, it's not actually a mirror entity at all. So we'll do this. Do this. Hit her in the face.
Job's done.
Aha, it's Ice Barrier. Okay. So why did I use this weapon up? Well, I'm going to be making my dagger every turn now, pretty much. Because I got nothing else to do with my mana. I have Stormwind Champion and Sprint in here are the cards I most want to see. A couple of 7-drops for me. Sprint would be nice. That would actually maybe let me win the game. She fireballs my Spiteful Smith. Now a Flame Strike would finish off my team. She can also just ping these 2 guys off over the next 2 turns. Mana Addict. Well, that's fortunate. So I'll be able to use my Pirate to kill this Mana Addict. Berserker, not exactly what I wanted at the moment. But let's go ahead and just pound away and hope I get one of my 7-drops soon. Priestess of Elune also would be okay. A 5/4 for 6 isn't great, but I've got nothing else to spend my mana on. And it is a 5/4, plus the healing would be nice. She has 3 cards. They better be good cards.
Are you ready?
That counts. That definitely counts. That counts too. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble here. That's not gonna do. So I have to very unfortunately take a point of damage. I got another thing that is neither Sprint nor Stormwind Champion, so now this thing's gonna hit me for 4 down to 10, and she has spell damage, so I'm pretty much lost actually. That Archmage seals the deal. Yeah, man, not having Assassinate or Sap is just so depressing. I got quite lucky. I mean, I had the Berserker, my Mad Bomber triggered it. I took the Sea Giant down as best as I could, but which wasn't good enough. Alright, Blizzard now will clear out my board. And I've got this 4/7 that I just, actually my deck literally cannot deal with. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. But I cannot deal with the 4/7, like ever, under any circumstances. Oh, Cult Master. You know, we're just gonna go ahead and deep, 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 deep. So, thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. And if you want to see how this run ends, stay tuned. It's not going to make it to 7, but who knows how far it will make it. You better find out and watch. See you guys soon.